For the first time in 22 years, it's a finals rematch. Texas beat Tech a year ago, and then they started this season together. Preseason co-number ones. They end the season together. It's game one, best of three for the title. Both teams had to sweep semifinal doubleheader. All-American goes to a full count. And gets Williams one down. Knocks that one deep. Back it goes. And Maya Davis, a first-inning home run over the left field fence for Texas Tech. Season makes it 1-0.
Maya Davis, we talk about her being the hits leader, but a beautiful job with the top hand there. She's got a split grip, so her hands are split, so the top hand is able to get through, and on top of this rise ball away, drives it out to left field.
And grounds that one to good on the grass at second and makes the play. And then it's dropped. But they're going to say she held it long enough to record the out.
Got the catch, we have an out.
And actually, I think might have hit Allred running by her.
This is quite the effort. I think they found her. 2-2 pitch. List drives that one the opposite way, and room for Ashton Maloney. But a blast to open things up for Texas Tech. There she is. Mom's got it. Also has some power. But her game is speed. Put it in play and get on base. Has not had many opportunities. And she will take advantage. Deep drive, center, and over the bleachers. And Texas responds and takes the lead.
So what happens when you pitch to Katie Stewart? Why would you not want to pitch to Katie Stewart? Because of this reason. Cookie Monster. She gets a cookie down the middle part of the plate. She makes Caitlin Terry pay. I mean, this is middle. A beautiful job. She flips that bat down. Such a powerful hitter. So simple, so strong. A no-doubter. It's a 69.
A message delivered from both teams' bats that the pitchers better be on top of their game today. Williams had to go deep up the middle, and Martinez is substitution rules in softball a lot more lax than in baseball in terms of re-entering games. Right back to Terry, spins to second for one, and that's all they'll get there as we check in with Holly. Circle than anyone in the 44-year history of this tournament. Good. Flies out to center, and Davis has it 2 down.
Well, one thing about Caitlin Terry is that she's a lot of upspin, even her curveball, everything.
Go get yourself a house full of softballs.
Wells, opposite field. Atwood paused and then kept on running and will hold at third. And they're on the corners with 2 outs. Under control. It's something we've seen from Texas Tech on several occasions in this NCAA tournament. And a ground ball off the glove of Liss, and everybody's safe.
This is the 41st error of the year. This one, you've got to move your feet and get your body in front of that. It's not hit that hard, and they're going to call that a hit. That's a ball you have to go get. You've got to be, you want to win championships, you make those plays.
Maloney punches that one to left. It's over the head of Spearman. 1 run is in. Here comes Altmaier to the plate. 2 runs are in. Ashton Maloney slaps a triple.
It does Spearman Des Spearman has not been in left field the whole World Series, and you're going to watch her run in on this hit. She runs in 3 steps. This ball would have been caught out to left field, cannot make the play. She's a swing and miss pitcher and ends up getting the strikeout to end the inning.
All 9 come to the plate. One ball in the top of the first. And now sitting on a 4-run lead, Taylor Panel grounds it right at good. He positioned herself near the bag at second, 1 down.
And that's exactly what's going to be so important for this Texas defense.
When you just showed, she can get to right center. That's a triple.
10th pitch of this at-bat, that hitter. As she trots down to first and the base runner for Tech. Opposite way for Burns. And there is Maloney. 2 down, runner has to stay at first. Ground ball just inside the bag with Nichols, side retired. Katie Stewart is coming back up for Texas, and she is on a roll.
But you mentioned it earlier, her being on base is really the key to Katie Stewart being able to have pitches thrown at her for her.
And this is a huge out for Nigel Kennedy to try and settle things down as she gets the ground. World Series appearance in the circle. Skies that to the right side. On the run is Allred, and she's got it on the line. 2 down. Nigel passing the great. Full count. Handcuffed her, and there's Panel. And a 1-2-3 second. 5-1 Horns early in game 1.
Transfers before, and we've seen a lot of transfers go to team, but we've never seen a payroll like this, and that is what has made them the villain. It's what's made them set apart from any other team that's brought in transfers, is the amount of money that they've paid to bring in those transfers.
Start to build the Olympics in 2028. Games are in LA. The softball games will be right here at Devon Park. Williams strikes out for the 2nd time. 1 down.
Well, and this pitch is back there, but a little bit lower. Get underneath her hands.
Full count. Got her. Strikeout number 3 for Kavan. Tech leaves the runner stranded. You could see how it changed her, the relief. It's been a bit of a struggle here in Oklahoma City for her. An incredible career at Texas. And Jess, she's also had a really good eye. That's the 3rd walk for her in the last couple. Ended up winning the SEC Tournament Championship this year. Good, another fly ball to the outfield. Cannot move the runner, 1 down. We have not seen Riasetto at all yet in the entire NCAA tournament. So that's what's happening with this big 5-run first for Texas, and Lincoln, I got to hold on to the job, and she's done that late in the season. Altmaier looking for the 5-6 hole, and good cover by Tony at short. A walk, 1 left on. 3 is through if Texas can maintain the advantage, and Tegan Kavan gets Liss to chase that rise at the eyes.
This is what I love about Tegan Kavan. Jackie Liss,
and they've knocked out Ole Miss, Florida, and Alabama. Ground ball to 3rd. J.C. Nichols stays down on it. As we send it down for more on Tegan, here's how.
Guess what I can do? Her mom pitched at Drake University out of Des Moines.
Some people just want the ball. They want the spotlight, and Mike White says Tegan Kavan wants them both. Along with Kavan in the circle. She had a hit in every game of the Champ Series a year ago. Williams covers at 3rd. 1 down. For the Women's College World Series final continues tomorrow here on
Texas is really responsible for getting some of the rallies started. Has done a good job in that 9-hole.
Ricochets off of Lincoln's glove, and Nichols will be safe, and she'll pass the bat to the.
Glanced at it.
Little chopper to Williams. Slings that to first in time to get her 2 down. As Stewart comes up with a runner now down at...
She knows what Texas can do.
Just in case. And Lincoln making sure she doesn't put it anywhere near. So can Vivi Martinez protect with 2 on and 2 out? Nobody's more hungry than she is. Did not to be on the field to win one. First pitch swinging back up the middle. Glove and short. Tony throw to first, not in time. And the speed of Nichols to fly all the way around from second to score.
Well, this is the speed. We talked about it, Jess, how important it is. Bottom of the lineup, top of the lineup. And with Nichols at second base, is a base hit back up the middle. I'm actually surprised Tony tries to go to first because there's no way you're going to get Vivi Martinez with her speed. And Nichols, look, if she's going all the way. Mike White is sending her to make sure that if Marty catch her coming around.
Or fake the throw.
Yes. Anything.
Atwood, opposite way, room for Allred. Makes the catch. Threat ends. But another run for Texas on the hustle from Nick. Full count. Uncharacteristic, another walk. What you got for us, Holly?
Well, Tegan Kavan.
Oh, that's great leadership.
Holloman right back to Tegan. She'll go for the out at first. Bumps Burns over into scoring position. He's in the field from last year's finals team. Tony sends one the opposite way. Back goes up. Myron has room on the track to make the catch. 2 down. And just saw she has not struck out 3 times in a game in her career, and she'll keep that going. And she drives one back, and that is gone. Mia Williams, an absolute jet out to center in a 2-run shot with 2 outs.
It's just a matter of time for Mia Williams. She's going to make the adjustment. Smitty, she gets the ball up in the zone that she had been chasing. Instead of it breaking away like the curveball or the change, it's going up. This is her zone. She had been looking and hunting for that pitch. All the at-bats took the first 2 pitches to get to that pitch. Hits it out. 2 more runs for Tech.
Yeah, until about a month or so ago, when he started putting her in the leadoff spot, and he said, "I'm doing that because you're my best hitter." And that little shot of confidence has changed the dynamic of this team. And now it's a 3-run ball game. 7. She is the only Longhorn that has not reached base safely so far tonight. Off the end of her bat to Tony at short, 1 down. They continue to see Sam Lincoln in the circle. 1-2 to Wells. Chops that to Williams. Handcuffed her briefly and still the time to get there. No, calling her safe.
Front of the bag, that's the difference between safe and out as well.
No, you replay it there.
Does the spike hit it?
That looks like they get her.
I think they look for compression of the bag. That's out.
Yeah, I think they're going to call her out there. It's when the glove starts to close around the ball, but that even hits the back of the glove first. So it's well into the webbing.
She's out.
After review, the call at first base is changed. The runner is out. Texas staff retains their challenge. They still have 1 remaining.
So good job by Panel to get there to make the play. RBI single in the first, came in to score. Chops that out to left. Going back is Holloman to make the play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. To the 6th we go. 6-3. Opposite side to that story. Tegan Kavan and Texas have not lost a 4-run lead in her career. It was once 6-1, and Kavan gets the strikeout. challenges, but they won that second one, so they still have one. Liz drives one into the gap off the top of the wall in left center, and she will be held to a long single. Well struck ball for Jackie.
I mean, she crushed this.
Just to tap her back to Kavan, to second for one, over to first. And they will get the force out at second. 2 down.
They're going to see only 5 changeups all game.
100th pitch of the night coming. Scoop to second by Good, over to Martinez to get the force. A well-struck base hit, but that's it. This Tech would be the bottom of their order as well. Reaches for that. Scoots by Panel to Tony at short, and Snead is safe.
That was all Taylor Panel needed to come across the field.
Nichols is batting .320 here in the postseason for Texas. 1-2. That's in play. Panel gets the lead. 1 down. Best center fielders in the business, Maya Davis. On the other side tonight. Tries to get it out to Maya, and does. Bounced up off the edge of the grass. The home run of 31st of the season. And that came in to hit her. And now the bases will be loaded for Texas. Martinez skies that one out to center. Davis under it, makes the catch. The throw comes into third. They won't get Henry. A run scores on the sacrifice fly, and Martinez has driven in a pair tonight, protecting Katie Stewart.
But this is smart. This is attacking the first pitch coming at you, knowing exactly what she's hunting.
Couple on board with 2 outs for Atwood. Lines to short. Tony gets down on it to end the inning. Texas tacks on another 4-run lead. Missed the rise, but Atwood couldn't hold on. It's a foot race, and the throw down in time to get her.
That is huge for Atwood to go get that ball. That is a rise ball that she chases Burns out of the strike zone. Seeing you again.
Quiroga pops it up. Stewart coming for it, and she's got it. 2 down, and Texas 1 out away from winning game 1. Tony, who was a .400 hitter for Tech in last year's World Series. Out to left, and the catch is made by Altmaier. And Tegan Kavan, spectacular again, leading the Longhorns to the 7-3 win in game 1.
So much poise for Tegan Kavan, in control. Gives up a home run in the first inning, but bounces right back.
Kennedy gets in. 2-run blast by Katie Stewart, but it was the entire lineup that produced for the Longhorns.
Kavan's 4th complete game and 4th win of this World Series.